I got hired on with Carmel PD September 11th of 2017. Growing up, my stepfather was a police officer, and so I got to do ride-alongs with him. And then when I was in high school, my SRO actually had a great impact on me. And also she was able to coordinate ride-along with her police department too, which furthered me wanting to be a police officer. My favorite thing about being a police officer is the freedom to not be in a cubicle all day long. Especially when I was in operations, if I wanted to go drive around, I could do that. If I wanted to be in neighborhoods when children were outside playing after school, I could go hang out with them. If it was time to do calls for service or be involved with traffic stops, you could have that aspect of it too. But knowing that you weren't going to be sitting in a cubicle all day, you always have an office with a view outside is the best part. Prior to getting hired on with Carmel Police Department, I did my research on the city, learn more about what Carmel is about, who I would be serving, as well as the police department. What are the police department's goals and missions? Along with that, I wanted to see what my opportunities would be here, to see how I would be able to grow professionally. So those factors played a role in me applying to the Carmel Police Department. But prior to that, I also got my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I also did an internship with the Indiana State Police. So one thing that I really appreciate about the Carmel Police Department, and I'm not sure other police departments' policies and what their funding looks like, but I always feel like the Carmel Police Department supports me with my gear. Having an annual clothing allowance, being able to have a take-home police car, being able to have a uniform that looks presentable, knowing that the police department is going to take care of me as far as gear and equipment goes, shows that they support me and it helps me be successful with my career. So being in the schools, one of the #1 questions that I get asked is, what do you do over the summertime? Or how often does your police department train? It's awesome and so rewarding to be able to say we train monthly. We train nonstop. In the summertime when schools aren't in session, we're either going to conferences or doing things like active shooter training or in classroom training, also cognitive development training within students. As far as the operations division goes, doing scenario training and being able to role play, along with being able to talk with other officers after calls to be able to debrief and learn what we could have done better, what went well, what didn't go so well, to be able to improve. What I enjoy about the City of Carmel is you can get a little bit of everything. If you want to go downtown on Main Street, you want to see some nightlife, you can do that. But at the same time, if you just want a quiet night at home, have a fire out back, you can do that as well.